What's going on, you guys? Okay, I'm gonna go on to give y'all the full review. The full review of the Lee is the Letv Leeco Pro 3. All right. Um, honestly, before I give y'all the specs of this device, I'm gonna go and let y'all know that if any of you guys were interested in this phone, you literally can't find this phone anywhere anymore. So it's it's really a waste of time even looking for it because I actually was trying to look it up and I looked it up. Google did and everywhere. Like, you just will not find this device anywhere. eBay, nowhere. No one's selling this phone. So you're not gonna find it. And actually, when I got it off of AliExpress. Did come from, like, I think China or somewhere like that. And I got it off AliExpress and I literally got the last one. Like, it was the last one on there. So, and it was like a couple of thousand of them was sold, and I got the last one on there. So here's the full review of this device. It ain't gonna be an in-depth review, but it's gonna be, basically all I can tell you about this device. Okay. So first, I'm gonna go on to remove the device from the phone. I'm gonna remove the device from the box. Okay. I'm gonna lay it down there. All right. Here's the device. Okay, let me wipe it off a little bit. I need to keep a little cloth on deck with me, but that's about the best I can do right there. Okay. We're gonna go and power it up. Okay. Now I am gonna give you the specs of this device. All right. Now it do have 4 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabytes of onboard storage. It do take a SIM card up to, like, I think a SD card up to like 128 gigabytes. It do have I think I have a 5 megapixel front facing camera, two 16 megapixel rear cameras with LED flash, and a fingerprint sensor. And here's your volume up and down. It's not textured or rigid or anything, and it's just your power button. One of the main things I like about this phone, it does have an IR blaster, and there's your noise cancellation mic. At the bottom here, you do have your speaker, your Type C port, because it does take Type C, and you have your mic at the bottom as well. Here's your SIM card tray right here, you guys. Take your SD and your SIM. Yeah, I currently don't have a SIM in this device. I'm just using my Wi-Fi, my home Wi-Fi. So yeah, man. Honestly, you guys, this is a smooth device. It really is. Seriously, it's a really smooth device. Like, I have no complaints about this device whatsoever. The cameras is good. Now, one thing I will say, as far as the cameras go, like, going to the camera app, it kind of got that delay. It's kind of like a little slow delay, but everything else is just like really, really great. I want to take a picture of something just to, like, give you guys an idea. You see how the delay is on the camera. Is like it's kind of iffy. I'll turn it around. See that? Now, honestly, this device, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This device take really great pictures. Like, it take really great pictures. Like, really great pictures. I do have the Pixel launcher on this phone. You understand what I'm saying? I definitely have the pixel launcher on the phone because it's just like the stock is it's kind of whack. You know, it don't have a app tray, and they got that little Letv app with all of the Chinese TV stuff. That I'm not even really interested in at all whatsoever. And yeah, these is all of the apps that I have on my phone currently, my shopping apps, and then a couple of games, which is not all of my games, it's just a few of them. Because I usually really only play my games on my iPad, so because I do have an iPad 2018 and I have an iPad Pro, I think 2016, and yeah, and here's like some of the bootleg apps you can get. But other than that, man, this phone is really smooth, man. Like, I have no problems with it, like, whatsoever. And like, it don't take long to launch. You know what I'm saying? You see how quick that was? Like, that was like really fast. Like, that was like really fast. You see what I'm saying? Like, that was like super fast. Like, let me cut the brightness down some, cause this phone can get really bright. And I don't know if I can remember how to do that. There we go. Yeah, because Leeco is kind of weird. We're gonna just keep it about right there. And this is like, like I'm gonna just go into apps and just show y'all like it's not really slow at all. You know what I'm saying? I mean, some apps may be a little. I mean, and this phone does have, all my notifications coming in. This phone does have Marshmallow. It does run on Marshmallow 6.0, which is kind of whack to me because this phone should have at least been on at least nougat, you know what I'm saying? At least 7.0 nougat, because or 7.1 nougat or something like that, because man, it's like weird, man. I mean, just like, you see how fast that is. Like, it's really fast when you opening apps up, like, and I dig it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm digging it. Like, it's cool with me, but I mean, I can't even really say that I recommend the device, because even if I recommend it, it's still like, I don't know whether to recommend it or not, just for the simple fact that you can't find it anywhere. So I mean, I can recommend it, but then where you gonna find it at? I mean, you can look it up on GearBest, you can look it up on AliExpress, you can look it up on any website, and you would not find this same particular device. And you will see a whole lot of the Leeco PRO3s, but what you're not gonna see is the one with the dual setup like this. You might see the square one, the square setup with the same setup, but it's not gonna be the setup like this. It kind of look like the LG G6 in a way. And like I forgot to mention, but you do have your antenna bands right there and at the bottom. And this is an all gold device, flawless device. And yes, I don't have a case for this phone, and I don't have a screen protector for this phone. So I did go with the iPhone 7 Plus glass screen protector for this device, as you guys see the cutout right there. But other than that, it fits the screen, almost the whole screen. You see? And that's your fingerprint sensor. I mean, it works. It's not the fastest. Like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I mean, it works almost 100% of the time. It definitely works. Like, see what I'm saying? I mean, it ain't the fastest, but it's fast. And I will be comparing this phone to the ZTE Axon 7 that I do still have as well, and see how well it do against that phone, because I know that phone did get the Oreo update, but I did not update that phone. That phone is still running Nougat on the Axon 7. I don't really want to update that phone to Oreo because I'm not hearing a lot of good stuff about Oreo. And you got to go online some way. You got to do it through an SD card or something like that. I mean, I can do it, but I'm not gonna do it right now. Maybe if they update some of the fixes to the problem of Oreo on the Axon 7, maybe I will update it then. But right now, I'm not gonna update it yet. But yeah, I would really love to see how this phone does do against the ZTE Axon 7. And like I said, this phone has a lot of great features. I mean, it's like really a lot of good stuff about this phone that I haven't, expressed. But it's a great device. And really, honestly, you gotta really have the phone to know what I'm talking about. I mean, I can go into settings, but basically the settings, and it's just like any other, one of these type of phones that you get. Like it's really no different than the Axon 7 when it comes to like the features. I mean, you got your display, all of you got your color mode, your scale view, all of your little ultra resolution, stuff like that, that I don't even really mess with this type, all of this stuff. And and it does have the Wi-Fi 5G band as well as the 2G band, and I am on the 5G band, but usually I only be on the 2G band for like these videos. I usually will only, like using this phone, only thing I really use on my 5G band is like my laptop and like my Xbox One, stuff like that, and my iPads. I keep them on the 5 gigahertz band, but not really the phones. Like I keep the phones like on the 2G. But yeah, and you do have your buttons that light up at the bottom. Your capacitive buttons, they do light up, which is a great thing. That's your home, that's your open apps, your all of the stuff that you done opened up. And this your back button. So yeah, man, overall it's a great device. Like I said, it got the volume is good. Like, let me see if I can do a speaker test real quick for you guys. Let me see something. Where is YouTube? I'm just gonna play something. I don't even care. See what I mean? The speaker sound pretty decent for, especially for the price that I paid for this device, which was only like $112 or something like that. I know I paid really cheap for this phone. Like it was really cheap, like seriously cheap. It took about 20 days to come, but this phone was definitely cheap, like hands down. It was cheap. You know what I'm saying? It's a fast device, like, man, and for the price, like, you can't really beat it. Even though, you know what I'm saying, I can recommend it, but you can't get it. You see what I'm saying? Unless you find somebody online that's selling it, and maybe they'll sell their old one to you, but buying it brand new, like, you just not gonna find it. Now you can find like the Leeco that is definitely similar to this device, and in my area, like, really the only SIM that work on this phone is Cricket wireless. So it's like you gonna do the prepaid like Cricket or AT&T will work. You would get the 4G LTE perfectly on this phone. It's just that like, and honestly, I think Sprint work as well. You know, Sprint work as well on this phone. But Metro PCS, I mean, you're gonna be picking up edge, edge speeds. Like it's gonna be and you ain't gonna get no bars with it. Like so, I definitely, if you do have this phone, I would not even recommend like Metro PCS. Definitely not Metro PCS like at all. But Cricket Wireless, definitely. AT&T, any prepaid that's under AT&T towels is basically a go on this device. It's good. It's good to go. I'm trying to figure out what I'm leaving out. I mean, like I said, it is Type C. It is fast charging as well. It charges really fast. It charges about as fast as the Axon 7, the ZTE Axon 7, and you know how fast that phone charges. So that's another great thing. And yeah, I mean, it do has a all metal body build. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a solid phone. Like it is very solid. It has a gold fingerprint. You know what I'm saying? For your a fingerprint scanner, the gold accent around the camera, the gold Leeco logo, and it got like a gold, like a gold trimming, a lighter gold trimming like around it, around like the edges. Like you can't really see it, but yeah, man, it looks wonderful. The phone is, I honestly like, the phone is like one of the best looking phones that I have. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, the Axon 7 is a really beautiful phone, and when you talk about build quality, the iPhone, I mean the Axon 7 was actually a really built phone, a great built phone. This one might have that beat, but we gonna do. You gonna see when I compare it. You can get a what is it, the and 2.2 benchmark. Um, it's about close to 100,000, about 99,000, 98,000 on the score, on the overall score. So that's not bad for $100 phone, basically. I mean, you can't beat that. I mean, the iPhone SE does, you know what I mean, score higher than this at like 140 something thousand, but this is right behind it. So yeah, man, that's basically it, guys. Please hit that like, subscribe for more content. Like I said, I'm gonna hit y'all with some more content early December, so stay tuned. Hit that like and subscribe. God bless y'all, man. It's your boy Rakim. Peace, man. I'm out.